Right, here's how you connect this Delphi unit. So on there you can see it, that's the USB sign. So you put the thick end of this USB socket into there. And obviously this end goes into the laptop. And at the other side of that, that is where the micro SD card goes for the flight record ability when you set the tool up. So, and the other end of it, that obviously goes into your OBD2 socket. So I'll show you setting up the laptop. Cheers. Now that's the unit powered up. You can see that the blue light is on the unit, and when it actually starts to communicate with the network, it flashes blue-green. So I'll take you to that laptop and show you loading up the software. So I go into my folder. Quite difficult to do this. I go into the folder marked Delphi, and then I just go into Delphi cars. There's a wee symbol down near the bottom here. It says main. Double click that to launch the program. And then you've got to wait maybe a couple of minutes for this thing to load up. I was actually using this bit of software yesterday on a Mitsubishi, an L200, and what I found with it, I picked the right year and it never gave me very many options. So it was a 2006 model. So what I done, I came back out and I went into 2007, and that gave me all the extras like bi-directional control and how to check all the modules. So sometimes you've got to fiddle about with the year numbers to get it right. So here we go, we go up here. I'm on a BMW at the moment. So you pick the right, obviously the right brand. You can hardly find BMW here. There we go, BMW. I'm at the E46. That's my model there. Mine is a 2005. And mine is actually the diesel, but what I was going to show you is you can click here all systems, and if you go down the bottom there, you go down to this wee tab here, that's called ISS. Now if you click that, it will scan through all your modules. So I'll just show you that when it comes up. So look, you got to select at the top which, if you're a petrol or a diesel. So I'm obviously a diesel, so I select that, and then you go back to the bottom right here and you click start, and my ignition's on. I then click go. Now what that does, it interrogates all the modules on the network, and this is actually quite a good idea to do that, because as you know nowadays they all talk to each other. So a problem with the ABS unit can actually affect the engine management module and vice versa, and climate control and gearbox a lot. So you're better to look at the whole picture and see if everything's on the network. So here it's done the diesel, the engine control module. So green means that it's finished and there's no faults found. You see there's the sun's bright today. This is very unusual for Scotland. So green means there's no error codes, red means there is some error codes, and the orange means that there's maybe a conflict, different year choice in that, but you can just go and pick the right one you want. So there you go, I've got one fault in my brake system, 4 fault codes, 1 fault code in my climate control. This obviously has got a manual gearbox, it's not, there you go, it's not automatic, and it's checking through. So I know there's the one for the, what do you call it, let me see, I'll scroll back up. The brake, I know there's one of the pressure sensors is away, so, but that just shows you how to scan all the modules to get all the information. Now actually I got this tip off a guy on TST seminars on YouTube. It's a fella called John Anello. He's very good, so I would encourage you to watch his videos. One was called Diagnostic Soup, 1 and 2, another one was about control modules, then scan tools. He's a real expert, so watch his videos about how to use scan tools. So what I can do here, I'll just cancel this system search. I'll just it ends as soon as possible, so I'll just force that to end. So what I then can do is I then use this button down the bottom here to go back. I just click yes. I'm not sure if that, oh no, it just takes me back. Now what I was going to show you here was, if you want to just go in through generic OBD2 for any car, you hit this one up the top. So that's actually quite a good idea to hit up there just to check first of all that does any car. You don't need to go through putting the make and model and year in, you just check that and it'll just go straight to generic OBD2. But if you want the specific codes for your car, you then go through the, let me see, that's the flight record, that's what you use your SD card for. I'd have to go back up here, move this. Say I was on the, I'll go to my brake system because I know there's a fault in that. So you go diagnose and then you go to the bottom here and you click this. And this is specific software from the manufacturer to get into this, sorry about the, to get into the, there we go, you've got to have it on. You click OK. And that goes in, just interrogates the brake unit module. It doesn't do all the systems. So it starts to read, and then if you go up the top here, obviously I can read the fault codes. Brake pressure sensor, now I know about that. So that's been there for quite a long while. So the next one down is you can clear the fault code. Then you can get live data. So if you want to look at brake pressure sensors, then this is the next big one. This gives you this bi-directional control. So you go up there, what test do you want to perform? Steering angle calibration. Say you were in engine management, it gives you a lot more options. You just have to drop down menu, and then obviously tic tac. I think you can do other things. Let me see, am I still in this? That's when that, look, all the things you can do there now, it's like for bleeding your brakes, you can open the valves for bleeding your brakes as long as you've got a pressure line attached to the master cylinder. They can bleed these ABS brakes. But what I'll do here is I'll just take you back. If I can find the cursor. This is quite difficult doing this yourself. Take you back, and I'll go back again. That takes me to the first bit. So you can do all these things for all the different modules within your car. Anything that's listed down here you can get in. So there's diesel, and that's my engine there. And you can go back down the bottom again here. Just hit OK. This silly phone keeps going out of focus. You go into there and you see all the, this is for the engine control module, all the menu appears down the bottom here, sorry, at the side. If you go into this tic tac, you can activate the electric fan, that's a radiator fan, and if I press that, give it a minute or so. Don't know if you can hear that in the video, but that's the fan at the front, and it'll go up to full speed. You hear the whine of that. And obviously if you press this button here it stops it. And also can activate the fuel pumps. This car's actually got two fuel pumps. There's one in the tank and one underneath it. And then you press that and I can hear my fuel pumps running. So there's loads of things you can do with the Delphi system. And it's all different things for different cars. So it's some cars you've got a lot more components you can activate, and some you get hardly anything, but you just got to try it. So hope that gets you started. Thank you for watching. Cheers, bye bye.